But now, movie. Should we get into this? We got some alpha males in the room. Surely, you guys alphas,
bro.
Yeah.
What kind of alpha is that?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not that done, bruv.
No.
I don't. It's all this. I'm an alpha.
Slap.
You just be yourself, man.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Ladies, what's your opinions on alpha males? Is that your go-to Don?
Just don't be doing too much.
Yeah.
That's just my ethos in life.
Okay.
Just
in
don't do
general.
too much. Yeah. Like be an alpha, that's fine.
Be an
I'm
alpha,
really happy
like
for you, but
we respect
relax.
it, but just relax your nerves.
Reduce your volume, reduce your tempo.
Quench.
Like one thing I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna scream about it.
Okay, so
it's like people that dog.
From there, look at me.
Yeah, it's like no,
Don't look at me like how you hate it.
There's a thing called quietly confident. That's also, you get me.
Everybody's not.
I can't podcast you lot no more, bro. What's going on here today?
Episode 300, baby. 300.
Drop that one still. Because guys will say, think alphas, it's not da.
He's so saying da.
You could be quiet.
Wednesday quote 50, bitch, get in my cup.
Bitch, get in. Yeah, I feel like there's some negative connotation with.
Okay, so the reason I'm bringing the conversation up is we've all seen the clip. ZZ Mills sat down with Sideman. They've got this Amazon Plus 44 podcast thing they're doing at the moment. And I don't know. Obviously, the clip we've seen on like the on the Insta pages and the blogs is that they're talking about like alpha male and she. What made it funny is the way she dropped it to him. That like, I don't think you're an alpha male. And more than anything, it was how rattled he was about it.
He was super rattled.
Is what was killing me.
He was doing a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Get out.
Shakira.
Yeah, like I think her definition was more of like her type and like the kind of man them on ends, kind of patting you up type of thing, which isn't necessarily an alpha male, in my opinion.
That's an da.
Should we? Do you not have any? Should we like find the proper definition of alpha male? I don't think that's like one scientific researched one. If we Google an alpha male is all traits.
I'm gonna Google that for you.
Yeah, do the Googles for us.
I just think it's somebody to take care of their responsibilities. If you take care of your responsibilities, you're an alpha, in my opinion.
So if I pay my phone bill, I'm an alpha male.
Just not just your phone bill.
There was a point in life where that was my sole responsibility.
Okay. Let me rephrase it. If you take care of your responsibilities, including looking after somebody other than yourself.
Okay, so the Google definition: a man tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in social or professional situations. So example, 2 alpha males constantly competing to be the best.
Okay. You said, and then the key things are they're social and professional.
Yeah, in social or professional situations.
Okay. Have you got another one on there, Chris, as well? Or?
I can certainly find.
I know there's some stuff that relates to the animal kingdom as well.
Okay, the dominant male animal in a particular group. Example, 2 of them trotted over to greet the alpha male. A black wolf with a greying muzzle.
Okay.
No,
I'm listening. I think Chris has got one as well. You got to give time. You got to let the black women speak, Van. Just let him marinate.
So, because like balance, I've gone on to urbandictionary.com.
Come on, nigga shit. Let's go.
And it says an alpha male, just like you said, like animal kingdom stuff, the leader of a pack, herd, etc., the dominant male or the main source of population. In wolf packs, the alpha male will mate with every female in his territory, whether they have mated already or even from another den territory.
So what you're saying is man's over there conquering.
Conquering.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Entering
If
cock
you
first.
think you can.
Yeah.
Entering
Without
cock
kissing
first.
my cock.
If you think you can graduate this class without
Kissing my cock.
The worst thing about that is a horrible and real scene for women that like
Bro.
they can't get their university degree because
Can you imagine?
Without.
Uncle Kunle said
Without.
Kissing my cock.
He's saying darling, sit down. Darling, sit down.
Okay, hold on, guys. So I've found another definition that's quite interesting. There's, again, Urban Dictionary. It says alpha male syndrome.
Oh.
So a noun. A psychological ailment where a guy has to push or boss others around, start fights, talk shit, make himself the center of attention, assume responsibility for everyone else's triumphs while also pushing the blame for his fuck-ups onto others.
Okay.
That's an mda.
Lack of accountability.
Sounds like a see you next Tuesday, personally.
Yeah.
It's an mda.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So what?
That's a new one.
No,
Hashtag
would you like, in all seriousness, would you class yourself as an alpha male?
Mm-mm. The only alpha I know is the alpha and omega. That's it.
Oh
I hear that.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's it. And yes, I
Glory be to God.
prepared that one earlier. Yes.
That's a
Do you
good
know,
one.
because the definition, like I'm not an animal, because so I don't know about the animal kingdom in it, so that doesn't really apply to me. But I think it was one of the things that Chrissy read out, Nenz read out about like social and professional. And like, to be really frank, most of my professional settings, I kind of just go in, do my thing, go home. I've maybe worked in one company where I was like in a management role in it, but the person I was working with was a black lady who had like a lot of like learning difficulties. Like it wasn't none of those like domineering Wolf of Wall Street, big man on campus type of vibes, innit? If anything, it was a lot more empathy. I need a lot more like using my divine feminine energy to kind of deal with that situation. It was never like I've never had that, so I don't know if if I was presented with it, I would display those traits. But like, I think how it's always been presented in regards to alpha is people saying they're alpha and maybe not living up to that. So I've always looked at kind of negative. Yeah. So that's why I would always kind of maybe run from that more. And if anything more, I'm just a real nigga, innit? when it's all said and done, that's how I view myself.
What a lovely ending that was.
Yeah. Poetic.
I just feel like it's been independent. Like, you know how women say that you're an independent woman or something? I think that's just the equivalent. Like a guy being able to take care of himself.
Wait, okay, hang on.
Essentially others around him.
Because it was, we took this from like Zizi.
Yeah.
What do you think was her definition of an alpha male?
What I said earlier was the type of guy from Ends, drip is a certain way, who's going to pattern her up. That's what it was more of. And like, also the kind of guy that other guys respect. It's not a diss to my man.
Yeah.
But like, you couldn't be around me and be calling yourself an alpha if your name was Sideman.
It's true.
No, I'm just being honest. Like
facts.
Like, you couldn't come with that as a name.
Facts.
You're starting at a deficit, and then what's gonna probably happen is you probably are gonna display alpha traits, but I'm gonna feel like you're overcompensating because of how you're viewed. And even in their conversation, like I said, it's not an attack on him. He was saying stuff like, "I look after my people. I'm the big man in my group." If I'm listening, I'm
he's the wildest animal of the pack.
What the fuck are you talking about you're the big don in your group and that? Like,
would you bottle him?
Steady, relax, bro. This is
no, I'm just asking.
I ain't bought anybody in a long time, bro. Don't take me back. Self-defense. You don't see the video of the Donny that bottled someone when the dogs are fighting. Yeah. Sometimes you got to use what you got next to you, bro. We'll get to that after.
They should have got.
That's insane.
Yeah, but no, I'm not gonna bottle anybody. But it's the overcompensation, bro. Like even what you're saying, independence, like all those things, I feel like you should be doing anyway. I don't think those are necessarily alpha traits. I think it's more to do with how other people view you. So like we was asking girls, like a guy walks into a dance and that, how do the other guys gravitate towards him? How do the women? What's the energy around him? And it might just purely be popularity and adding social media numbers, all those things. But a lot of those things, I think, what you traditionally look at in regards to alpha. Because I can't talk about, I'm not an animal. I don't care about what the lions and the wolves are doing. I'm not out here conquering women in North London, East London, South London. I ain't got different packs.
Allegedly.
Yeah, like
that's the reason why I said it's in terms of responsibility as opposed to all the other stuff.
But my rebuttal to that was like those are things you should be doing anyway. I don't say those are alpha traits. Like you should be looking after yourself, paying your bills.
Yeah.
I think it's extended to like, how you take care. He takes care of his kids and that. You should be fucking doing that anyway.
No, 100%. But a lot of people don't.
But I felt like a lot of men were trying to overcompensate that day on Twitter, like just to appease what Zizi was saying.
Obviously, he's an easy target, innit? So
I was like, don't tweet yourself into getting clapped.
Yeah. But that's the internet. Everyone's roughest and toughest online. Like even this whole
just to prove that you're alpha male for someone else.
But for me, a lot of the time when someone's screaming like I'm an alpha, it really just gives me like narcissist vibes because I feel like if you're about your stuff, there's no reason that you need to be.
Did you lock yourself in, bro? Are you not a strong man? You didn't even shut the door. What's wrong with this guy?
He's an alpha.
Sorry, Chris.
He's an alpha. Are you
an alpha?
He's an alpha. Leave him alone.
Do me a favour, shut that door, Nenz, just for a second. Go on, Chris. You can keep going.
I feel like a lot of the time when you're trying to be the biggest in the room, the loudest in the room, and you're shouting like I'm an alpha. Why? Because if you're really about your shit, you don't need to be screaming about it, and it's not that for me personally doesn't give alpha. But one thing I will say is that it's subjective. Like there are some people like Gunman, like they want someone who's going to walk in and dance like Glock first, like bow bow bitch.
Glock first.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like
Squeeze first, ask questions last.
some people love that. They absolutely love that. It's not for me personally. Some people also like a guy who's just like quietly confident in the corner, who you know, like when push comes to shove, exactly, he's got you.
Yeah,
but
What about
that's
like,
look at even actually how Nenz Esi is like. That's my kryptonite.
love it. You know when
what,
like
what
the
if
kind of
he's
man
just
that,
quiet,
but like awkward.
like and you don't back your beef.
Are you dumb?
Maybe he's just not on it.
Then you're not for me.
I hear that.
Oh, that's right.
But that's how then women, and in my opinion, end up like fighting for all the same type of dons. Because the real truth is, yeah, like a lot of men aren't on it, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Like they're not had a fight in ever or
I
a
was
long
at a
time.
place.
Like
That's
they're not,
fine.
They're
but
not used to
back me.
confrontation.
No,
No,
back me.
but then
That's
at the same time,
difference.
yeah, women say that, but then at the same time, it's like, I don't like peace. I like problems always.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But there's certain times where, like, a woman will, like, there'll be an incident where you would have to defend your woman in the craziest scenarios.
Of course, yeah.
Like, at a point where your life may be at danger and you're outnumbered.
But that's the thing with the video we was talking about earlier. So everyone's seen the video on the socials.
Yeah.
There's the two dogs. Donnie's with his lady. They got the smaller dog. The other couple have got the bigger dog. They're not controlling their dog. Their dog nams the little dog. And then I think he goes to the woman. I don't know if he did try and threaten her or not.
Yeah.
But another Don steps in. And then all hell breaks loose. One drunk Don tries to swing for him. And Donnie just bottled, man.
Yeah.
And I've got time for it. Like they tried to get onto him and that.
yeah.
He held it down in that moment. He held
It's
it.
like a psychological thing, because
Yeah.
now that, like, they may have been like super on it, yeah. At the time, until he bottled the Don, and it's like, rah, the narrative's changed.
And that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I've got the game, like, you know, in my hands right now. I'm
Everybody
controlling
ain't
it.
ready for extreme violence, bro.
Yeah. So when they, like, it's only until people see bloodshed,
Yeah.
it's when they change their stance.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it needs to be like violence, but what I'm saying is like back me. If it's even a case of you need to drag me as like babes, we're not doing this tonight.
Okay.
Cool, but don't
Or get
just,
Rust
like,
on your behalf and that.
don't just leave me there.
nowadays, you
Yeah.
might
No,
be a chef.
you shouldn't be left, but yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like not everybody is on the fighting thing.
Yeah.
There's ways around it. Like, if you carry yourself a certain way, then it's easy to avoid stuff
Bro,
like
like,
that.
yeah, and like, you'd be surprised how many men think like, rah, making it home is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Once they step out the yard,
Bro.
No,
making it home, it's like,
100%.
I think a lot of people take that for granted. Making it home
Definitely.
every single day is a blessing, bro.
I have to thank God for
Even
John's
without the
answers.
conversation, we got a young boy in RIP to Kia, one of the young boys from my ends who went out. He had a bike accident, passed away in the last like 24 hours. Bro, that it can be that. It could be nothing to do with your lady and violence. It could just be you had a vehicle accident and that, and now you're no longer here. So yeah, bro, getting home every day, bro. I don't play with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
how many times we left studio and we seen them creatures at night and that? You've got things to do. If one day we're really gonna come in here and sit and tell the stories of some of the stuff happened when we left studio and that, it's not
Yeah.
for today. But I don't take making it home in one piece for granted. It so it is very important. Vines asked me, how do you look at yourselves in regards to the alpha male conversation? Would you consider yourself as alphas?
Do you know what?
I don't even entertain all of that rubbish, to be honest.
Yeah, I never really cared about that, to
Yeah.
be fair. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, because like a lot of men that regard themselves as like the alpha male, they look at a particular word and they aspire to be that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
because you got alpha, gamma, beta males. There's different.
Omega.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, some people will, like, you know, try and identify you as a certain type of man in it,
yeah.
but you know, I do what I do and I'm happy and the people around me are happy with how I do it. So
I love that.
what's the issue?
I've seen your social settings done. People definitely gravitate towards you.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's if you want to get into like the whole, you know, the energy incense talk, like the chakras and
11.
No.
Chakras.
Okay, you have got good energy. I'll give you that. But just you as a person, people, I've been out with you. People do gravitate towards you, innit?
But is that what
Like everyone else, people, there's notable people in the room,
yeah,
but people still, you can't ignore Vans is over there in the corner and that.
yeah.
But is that what makes somebody an alpha though?
That could be one of the attributing factors, because I think I'm just like leaning on stuff that Nenz read about social and professional, innit? Because those are usually where we mark them, and we're not animals, innit? So it's going to be those settings, like where can you really like figure out how these things make sense, innit? It's those settings, innit? Like when you're in those spaces, how do the women interact with you? How do the men? How just people in general, you know?
But then, in my opinion, it comes down to what everything else comes down to, which is opinion. Everyone has an opinion.
Absolutely.
And if you buy into the opinion, that's when you can get lost.
Yeah.
So
Like,
you
some
just
people will
concentrate
look
on
at
yourself.
like someone that's an alpha is someone that steps in the room and like intimidates other men. Like I wouldn't want to do that.
Somebody important can say you're an alpha, and somebody that's you don't care about can say that you're not an alpha, and that person who has no significance to you would affect you more than the person who you care about.
Yeah.
So it's like, then what? Then you're trying to overcompensate because somebody that you have no regard for has told you that you're not an alpha. So it's just opinions.
No, I mean, I think what you said is key as well. It's opinions. 'Cause I don't think like even stuff you got read out there. You got Urban Dictionary. You got different things on Google. There is no one researched like codified thing. Like, okay, this is the study that we're going with. This person's book. This is like it's a matter of an opinion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's not down to, and even with the research, it could be based off research with like 1,000 men, and now that is what we're using to judge all men in regards to behaviours. Now that's just 1,000 people, isn't it? So you can peel it all back and be like, but
there's
to round
people
it all off-
there's people that have killed people,
Yeah.
to be extreme.
yeah,
But there's people that have killed people, but people don't realize that some people that are killers, they've done it out of being afraid themselves.
of course, yeah.
But then everyone will regard them as this person.
He's
is this.
on it. He's a madman. He's
But you already know what it is. But it's
Yeah.
just because of opinions.
No, should we advance one, please? Sorry. It's just your left, isn't it? It's just underneath the my phone. It's underneath the
Anyway, perception, in my opinion, is the biggest killer anyway of
Tap
mankind.
that shit, Victor.
Yeah, I'm in the zone now. Perception is the biggest
Stop
killer.
growing your hair as a man, yeah. Start really like what all the
Tap
women are going through, yeah.
shit.
Bro, when you get your hair freshly done, it's there. Like,
It's so
But
good.
you
And
niggas
then
ain't got beads, nah.
when she
did you say we got beads? Are you sick, bro?
Yeah,
Man, man thinks
beads.
you're a bow wow in that with the beads in her hair and that.
No, like the beads around your neck and that, like the H's. And
oh,
Are you insane, bro? What's going on here?
that. Well, you're not on it.
No, you crazy, bro.
I have God.
Who come here shout? We can hear her shouting out there. That's Essie coming in.
Here we go.
We can hear you out there shouting. You can park yourself next to the lady.
Oh, hey, girl. She's cute.
Off the cuff worldwide, baby.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, Essie, you're finally here, episode 300.
No, I know.
And you made it, yeah?
Wow, I had to.
What's your battery on? 12%?
Something.
That's one of the things that gives men the ick. Women, their batteries is always dying on them, bro. For no reason.
It's on 10%.
Fam.
10%, bro.
Why is it always dying?
Reduce
Bro,
it, reduce
and then
it,
you start
reduce
thinking, bro, you're trying
it.
to mug man off and that. Like, every time I shout, oh, my battery just died. No, you was hoeing, bro.
Why,
What you
fam,
doing,
why is it
bro?
always dying though? I don't understand.
Yeah. Do you
Like,
not care
why?
about me? I
Like,
care
why
about
have you not patterned
Hold
up
on.
yourself?
Guys, sorry to interject here. What gives you lot the ick about women?
I just started one, bro.
I know, but I
Battery
want to
always
know,
dying,
know
bro.
other ones.
Comments
Not
in
me.
shade, bro.
Oh, comments and shade, bro.
I saw that today. I was just like, shut up.
Like every post, comment. Are you alright?
As in,
Like, why are you arguing with dons that don't even know you exist?
But you know what's sick though? That means you're there to see them as well. That's what's bad as well.
I mean, you know,
You can't
passing
avoid
by.
them, innit? Yeah, you just in the neighborhood, in the borough.
I pass by a lot of places I don't stop at.
Fair.
Interesting.
What else is there? The babes are in the hair shop and the AirPods don't work and they've got their phone on speaker just shouting at the whole shop. Those ones are killing, bro. Bro, no, yeah.
very.
Yeah.
At them.
Yeah, I'm just here by my car store and now. Your hair shouting, bro. Go and fix your AirPods, bro. Or get wide headphones. Why are you shouting down the whole shop? We can all hear a conversation on that.
I think for me, it's girls with dead jokes. You're not funny. It's okay. Just be normal. Just be yourself.
We've got.
There's
We've
women
only
that's
got 1 more
funny,
minute. This
though.
because you
No,
can't be
there
in
are.
women's business too long.
Yeah.
There are. There's a
JJ,
lot of
boys,
women
we're on a shot clock. 60 seconds left. After this, I'll start itching. I can't be in women's business too long. It's like.
I swear
I
down.
don't-
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
enough.
that
No, but
gives
it's
me
about
the
what
men and women's
Yeah.
gives you the ick.
Very
but-
icky.
But you know, because we're talking about them, their antennas just.
You lot need to move to another hood really quickly.
Quickly,
Yeah.
quick.
Spent too much time here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That gives me the ick too.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're just talking
Yeah,
for
when
no
they
reason.
don't take off really.
Oh, do you know
When
what?
men are
Women,
talking-
bro,
Yeah.
during the Euros,
You can see
Bro.
men of stature. We're talking, and you're talking.
Fols.
Cool.
During the Euros, yeah, I got the ick every day.
Well, because
Oh my days,
The
yes.
thing is,
Girls
yeah,
that-
That's
no,
mad
hang on,
sexist,
hang
by
on,
the way.
Hang on, hang on,
You
hang
don't
on.
have
Hang on.
That's rude.
Disclaimer.
So nasty
No.
and so
This-
rude.
Disclaimer.
Just,
That is
just,
disclaimer.
How dare you?
Just-
How dare you?
Chill.
That's
Relax,
the ick.
relax.
Oh, Vic, what's offside?
just
Wait,
outside. Just
wait,
for
hang
good
on,
audio
hang
quality.
on.
If you want to
Hang
speak, pull the mic towards you, and you can speak.
grabbing the
I said it,
Come on,
yeah.
grab the mic, man.
I said it, so
Or you can sit in the middle of them, and you
let
can
me clear it up. Let me clear it up.
Girl,
Okay, let Vans go, just so, and then we.
me
If
clear
anything,
up.
you can respond after. Go on.
From my friends who I know very well,
Yeah.
who don't watch football,
Okay.
and then obviously the Euros comes,
Oh my God, Saka, my
and
baby.
they're trying to It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that.
drag us
It's
then.
not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that,
Saka, my son.
bro.
Telling you.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with that.
Can't. Get out.
Do you know what
Get
I'm saying?
out.
I can understand why they think he's cute. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's a small don,
Yeah.
like, you know, he's young, he's in, like, you know, he's doing big things.
Yeah.
But if I know you as a friend, and I know that you don't like football, you don't
This
watch
is
football,
it.
and then you try to have football takes,
This is it.
not even generic takes of the
Okay.
human being, football takes,
Mind
Yeah.
him.
ick.
I'm telling you.
Okay, I hear you.
The ones that every Saturday, you know, when you watch a Premier League, turn this off. But
Yeah.
when it's Euro, run down the wing. Come on. He's not being useful.
You know
But
this
you
one
lot
saying,
are there
oh my
talking
God,
about
he's
girls'
playing middle
birthday
wing.
makeup though.
He's in the wing.
Bruv, I beg, ease me up.
Okay. Let the ladies respond. You can go one at a time. So I feel like Essie is very passionate about this. So
Take the mic.
could you speak into the mic? You're on radio professionally, so I would like some good.
I'm a radio
mic-
professional.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Wave.
Yeah, I know your waves are that. So
First of all, okay, let me not move the mic. First of all, Saka actually went to my primary school, so you know.
is that your collective fame?
Yes, that's the first thing. That's the first thing. If you want to be talking about Saka
Okay,
and
cool.
running down wings and whatever. Secondly, who told you that we don't watch football? Like, we do watch football.
You know, you're the man because your dad's
What?
a Chelsea fan, innit? So you grew up watching
No, not my
Chelsea.
dad. I am a Chelsea fan.
Okay, but you got that from your pops.
Yes.
So you didn't get it.
did
You
other
didn't get
girls.
a man.
No, so the other people though, or my brother, or uncle,
Oh, why did you up?
or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
They're men
just
now.
because, no, we see when all of these lot over there, do you get
Or the
it?
do-rag community.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
what's
no,
going
no,
on.
no.
And the pinky ring.
Yeah.
We'll get into that after.
Have we not discussed that yet?
No. We'll get into that.
We haven't
after.
breaking it down.
But you're late,
Is that
so
a thing?
Yeah.
you're late.
Okay, anyway.
Essie's drunk.
I know. The do-rag community, you're talking about, oh yeah, it gives them ick. Why can't we? Obviously, like when the Olympics is on, everyone takes an interest in sprinting, javelin.
No, it's
shot
cap. No,
put.
that's
No,
where
it's
you're
not
capping.
cap.
Javelin.
Are you
That's where you're
dumb? I'm
capping.
not capping at all.
That's where you're
None of
capping.
you niggas
That's where
are
you're capping.
interested in
None of
javelin.
you. I've never seen none of you watch
I am.
triathlon. Bro, you are capping, bro.
I
Who you
do.
know is Shelly and Fraser.
No, this is what I'm saying. You don't know. You think you know, but you have no idea.
Press the horn.
Man, I ain't seen nobody watch the discus.
I do.
You watch
I
the discus?
do. Yeah, I
None of
do.
you lot watch
Don't
javelin,
point over
bruv.
here saying none of you lot. Do you
What?
watch javelin?
No.
Do you? But when the Olympics
I
is
watch
on,
the high jump,
no.
triple jump.
point.
What I'm saying is, when the Olympics is on, a big sporting event,
You're fully
okay,
invested.
cool. You're gonna turn on
100
BBC
meters,
One.
200 meters,
No, not
relay,
just
that's it.
no. You turn on BBC One, cool. You see the swimming,
Badminton.
the badminton. You see even Team GB football. You see the judo.
love
But you
Name
like
me
violence.
the- name me the
No,
squad.
the
Name me
gymnastics.
the squad.
Hold on.
You name the squad.
Oh, Team
What?
GB. It's like the
What?
under 23s.
squad.
What?
No.
What? Do you watch rowing as well?
It's like under
Name the squad
23s.
then.
Yes,
Do you know the
watch
most
it.
decorated rower in GB
I
history?
know, but I don't.
Stephen
What I'm
Redgrave.
saying is,
Redgrave.
No.
Yeah.
Back on it.
But my point is,
Let Essie speak. Let Essie
my
speak.
point is, when it's on the Olympics, you're gonna watch it, you're gonna comment on it, you're gonna take part in it. Cool. Same way when the World Cup is on. Same way when the Olympics is on.
And another
Same
one.
way when Glastonbury's
One
on.
more
The
game, girl.
Grammys are on.
But
The
do you know
VM.
what-
Hold on,
do you know
I
what
haven't
the
finished
difference? Do you know what the
speaking.
difference?
No, I haven't finished speaking. I haven't finished
we
speaking.
don't talk over black women on this
Don't
podcast, please. Thank you.
Same way
My
when
word.
the VMAs are on,
That's
right.
the MTV Music Awards,
Girl, you're not wrong.
the EMAs, the
She's
Brits,
spitting.
the Mobos.
Yes.
People have something to say
Yes, they do.
about the performances. People on this pod specifically have things to say about.
Pacific.
Specifically.
No, I said,
Wait. All I'm gonna say is everything you said is null and void. Pacific.
no, it's not. I
No,
said
no,
specifically.
Wallows.
She said specifically.
What?
Listen,
What?
shall I tell you something?
Are your waves?
I don't give a
And she
heck.
was waxing lyrical,
No,
yeah?
no,
I
I'm still waxing lyrical.
Everything before Pacific is void.
Did I say Pacific?
Delete all that shit.
It's because
all
I've got a
that
list.
shit.
So if you want to, take it up with God, then you can. But anyway,
Yeah.
what I was saying is when, popular sporting events, musical events, cultural events are on, the wedding of, what's it called? Meghan and Harry.
Yeah.
People
Whatnot
want
and
to feel
whatnot.
among.
Who?
People want to feel among. Like,
People want to
everyone-
feel
So we wanna be
among.
engaged.
You have commentary.
But
to
they were
say.
dead takes because there was that girl from Backchat Noonan that said something brazy and everyone's
Yeah,
flogging.
yeah,
not
yeah,
a
cool.
sensible
So you get people that are
somebody.
just because
you
of the
do,
fear
you
of
do.
missing out. So they know in that moment they're either going to trend or their tweet's going to bang. They will
Yeah.
just say a mad thing to be part of the conversation.
But I was
so,
tweeting. No one can tell me nothing about SEYT. I'm like, are you dumb? What do
Yeah.
you mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, is there food here? That come at the right time.
is this the time?
It's time.
No, we
Is
can
it
do this after the
time?
pod. Come through, man. Come through.
through.
Come through, man. Man was doing Shy Guy, man. The henchest chef in London.
my God.
The henchest chef.
Hey.
Come through, man. The camera can see you. Come through, man.
Delivery.
Oh my God, what is it?
But
What's
Come
your
with
name?
triceps and that, you know.
What time do you
Chef
call this?
Darius.
Him?
What you saying?
Now don't hide. Go ahead, Jocko.
know.
Sit there.
Yeah,
So
come
we
and
can
sit
talk
down.
about
Come and sit down,
quickly.
bro. Come and sit down, man.
Essie was just flogging the man quickly, so we need some support. We need some help on that.
I was flogging the
Chef
man there.
Darius.
No, but I won't flog
obviously,
Chef
like,
Darius,
what I was
though.
saying, it wasn't like I wasn't discounting the fact that like people can have takes of.
Yeah, no whispering. Still,
Of-
we are podcasting it. We can talk about shoulders and triceps after. Let Vans just go 1 second. Yeah.
5 seconds.
Go on, Vans. Yeah.
I wasn't saying that like people can't have takes
Yeah.
on these popular events. Of course,
Yeah.
it's there for everyone to supply their commentary on. But it was the specific football takes that I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
why
saying.
though? But why?
And the thing is,
Specifically,
you don't
why?
watch
my
every
point.
week,
My
you
point
don't
is
watch
that
it.
during normal football season,
How do you know we
you
don't
lot will
watch
be
it?
cussing us for watching the
Essie, you know,
football.
you are one of the few. I'm not saying women definitely watch football.
Yeah,
but you know,
women
do you know
actually
this? Do you know,
watch
to put a full stop to this? Do you know what showed that it was cap from a lot of people? Women, and I respect women that are being honest. They're like, now I understand what you lot go through week in, week out. So it shows
Yeah.
that they don't watch it. So they're like, this is what you have to deal with week on, week out. When your team, you're
I'm never
supporting
gonna
doesn't
say
do
it's just
well.
a game again.
Yeah. So
No, but I
they
get it.
acknowledge that this isn't just a game, and that men do care about football. Like they got it when they're now really invested.
Nah, don't
supporting
screw up your
England.
face. You understood the stress.
Yeah.
No, I got
Okay,
the stress.
yeah,
Yeah, we get it.
okay.
Get it.
Relax your nerves.
But shouts out to you, lost son Saka and that. Like I get it in it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, babes.
But one thing I do want though is like nobody died in it. They need to relax. It's gone
Yeah,
too far
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like,
What has gone too
because
far?
all we wanted was them to stop being racist. The way they're going on now, like people got their names on T-shirts. I see Rangers had a top with his
American
name on.
Donny had
Like
it.
they're going too
Yeah.
far where it's like you're now doing that like white activism woke thing where like
Why?
all we wanted was you to not be racist.
Oh, you
We
mean
don't-
like with the billboards and stuff?
Yeah, we just don't we don't need an extra like they're footballers, they'll all be fine. Like they missed a penalty, life moves on. Saka's probably gonna have a good season with Arsenal. He's one of their best players for the last season. Like they just missed a penalty. All we wanted, we didn't want you to
Like, we
start
don't
making
need
them
a mural.
demigods. We wanted you to not be
Wait,
racist.
Saka
Don't be
from
racist.
Nige.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like one day it could just be like,
He can't play for Nine now because he's playing.
oh,
if he was just
yeah,
under
it was
21 to under 23,
yeah, he could do that.
he
Innit?
could play for Nigeria.